What's up, guys? Fat Leonardo back again with an update video of sorts. So I'm just gonna go over a few things. First of all, this is week 7 of the Pokemon Battle Association, which means that free agency has begun. So for this week and this week only, we can pick up and drop and trade as many Pokemon as we like, as long as the basic structure of the team remains the same. And changes will apply for our week 8 battles. Also, this being week 7, I'd already done my week 7 battle against Justin last week, so there will be no battle for our official league. However, the Pokemon Battle Association, there are basically two leagues. There's PBA North and PBA South. I'm in North, and I'm gonna bring a live Wi-Fi battle against Leo, who I already battled on the channel with the Specs Gengar, if you remember. And I'm going to battle him again, but in league format. So it's going to be my PBA team from PBA North against him in PBA South. It's not going to count for anything, it's just going to be a fun battle that we're just going to do so I can put it up. And then I'm also going to do a Wi-Fi battle on DS against Luis, who's also from PBA South. That one, however, will not be live because we could not find a time where I could record it live and he could battle. So that one is going to be a post-com, and there will be a live battle against Leo. So there will be 2 Wi-Fi battles this week. None for the official PBA North, but it shouldn't really be a problem because the battle with Leo is going to be a really fun one, I assume. And so the next thing I wanted to cover is my transactions that I'm making for this week. I'm actually changing 5 mons on my team. I don't really know why. I just am. I just looked at the mons that were available and I'm like, I really want Gengar. And the only way I could get Gengar was if I dropped Raikou. So unfortunately, the first addition to my team, Doflamingo, the Gengar, required me to drop Raikou, and I really like Raikou. I really do. He should have put in a lot of work against Justin, but I just got predicted so nicely. And he did really well against Jordan. Raikou doesn't do well in every match, but when he comes and when there's a use for him, he's very useful. And a sub-cow mindset could really ruin somebody's day. So I had to drop Raikou to be able to get Gengar. Essentially, they're very similar mon, both high special attack, high speed. Raikou's a little faster than Gengar. Gengar's a little stronger than Raikou, but more frail. So they're very similar. But I was not going to drop Raikou unless I got a very good electric type, or it doesn't necessarily have to be very good, but like a serviceable electric type to replace him. That could also that wouldn't hinder my ability to hit water types and stuff. So I got Raichu, my Chopper. In case you haven't noticed, both of these names are named after One Piece. Chopper being Chopper from the crew, and Doflamingo being Don Quixote Doflamingo. So Chopper, the Raichu, is good enough because it's 110 speed, so it's really fast. Special attack and attack are split, both 90, and it being a tier 5 mon, I could amp up my team in a bunch of other ways. This was honestly the last thing left. Jolteon was taken, Heliolisk was taken, both forms of Thundurus. Actually, Thundurus Incarnate was taken, but I couldn't afford Thundurus, or Thundurus. The non-prankster one was taken, or the prankster one was taken. The non-prankster one was not taken, I don't think, but I didn't have enough points to get him anyway, so I couldn't get him. So other than that, everything was basically taken, and I didn't want to get Electivire or Luxray. So I was like, okay, I'll get Raichu. Raichu also gets access to extreme speed, I'm pretty sure. Let me check that. Extreme speed, yep, it gets extreme speed. Fake out, yep, nasty plot. Also gets Wish, if I'm not wrong. Yep, gets Wish. You know, what else? Volt Tackle, Grass Knot, not bad. Focus Blast Knockoff. So get Seismic Toss, Signal Beam, everything gets Signal Beam. Thunder Wave, Thunder Punch. Yeah. Oh, gets counter. I didn't know that. Endure, Endeavor, Focus Punch. If I somehow ever manage to use that. Heart Stamp. Does this get Skill Swap? No, it doesn't. Oh, wow. If I could like Skill Swap Serene Grace and start flinching everything. Natural Gift, Rain Dance. So does it get Sunny Day actually? Sunny does not get Sunny Day. Anyway, Raichu's a pretty decent mon I can get as an electric type for what was left. So I got Raichu. So far I've dropped Raikou, and I've dropped Hitmonchan for Raichu. So Hitmonchan for Raichu, Edward Kenway for Chopper, and my Raikou, John Silver for Doflamingo. Next, I decided to get Calico Jack. Actually, I'm going to choose this name. He looks more of a Jack Rackham. I hope I spelled that right. Is it with a C? Jack Rackham? Could be. I need to check that. I'm going to find that out. Jack Rackham. But anyway, I needed Chestnut because prior to this, my only physical wall was Celebi, my only mon that could be a physical wall, and so I've been having to use Melodic as a physical wall and Gardevoir as a physical wall, and they don't honestly do that great, because physical mons carry, or fighting types who Gardevoir walls always carry Poison Jab or Knockoff, so they can knock off my Berry and then finish me off with Poison Jab, which happened in both games against that I brought the Kebia Berry Gardevoir. Luckily I lived the Poison Jab, and the other guy didn't use Poison Jab, but still it's a really shaky answer to a lot of things. Jack Rackham just walls fighting types basically. I mean, unless it's like an Adamant Reckless High Jump Kick or something like that, or Mega Medicham. That's one thing he does not wall. But at 100% on a clean switch, Jack Rackham beats most physical attackers one-on-one with like a Leech Seed and Spiky Shield, so it's a really good mon. Now he's 4 times weak to flying, which is something to consider, because people could be loading up HP Flyings against me and Aerial Ace and stuff, so I'm gonna have to watch out for that. Now, also what this thing does is it helps me set spikes, and that is really important to my team, I think, because you'll notice that I have a lot of offensive versatility. I have a lot of ways that I can beat teams, a lot of different ways, so setting the spikes would be huge. So now I have spikes and rocks. Should be pretty good for my team. Next, I got Garp, who is also a One Piece reference, if you did not notice. This guy is... he was the first mon I wanted to get. He was originally going to be my only transaction before I just decided I wanted Gengar, and as soon as I got Gengar I was like, oh, you know, let's just change everything. But Garp is an amazing physical wall. Look at these stats. It's like 95, 184. Yeah, 95, 184 with a 117 attack stat. And he's so slow that with all the Trick Room potential on my team, he could potentially put in so much work. Gyro Balls, I don't know. Avalanche is only 65 power, but a Gyro Ball could do a lot of damage to some things. Maybe I'll just bring Banded Gyro Ball for 1 week or something. And it gives me a Rapid Spitter. So now, from one wall in Celebi, I have Jack Rackham and Garp, who will wall on the physical side. So, for Garp, I believe I had to drop, I dropped Kecleon, so I dropped my Stealth Rocker, which means that I only have 2 Rockers left on my team. Since I dropped Metagross for Jack Rackham, I only have 2 Rockers on my team, and those are Camerupt and Lando, and that's really weird because they're both offensive mons. Although it could be good because they force a lot of switches. But I would have to waste a slot on rocks instead of having a slot that I can use for something else, some other attack and move or whatever. But that's all I can do really. The transactions I made were pretty useful for me, so I guess I'm just gonna have to find clever ways to set the rocks. So the last mod I dropped is Celebi for Charles Vane. Now, why did I get Charles Vane? I don't know. I don't like Celebi. Celebi sucks. That 4x bug weakness is insane because everyone gets Signal Beam, and U-turn is just 4x super effective against me. Sure, he was nice at setting the Trick Room and had good physical wall potential, but just that 4x weakness to bug just really made me not like it. You know, once I realized that it doesn't even wall Rotom Wash because of Signal Beam, I was just like, you know what, I'm not even going to bother with this thing. I'm just going to get rid of Celebi. So I dropped Celebi and picked up Charles Vane. There's no really any specific reason I picked up Charles Vane. I just looked at the tier 2s that were left and there really wasn't much, so I was just like, yeah, cool, I'll get Scolipede. And after I got it, I was like, oh wait, this thing gets Toxic Spikes. That's great. It's really, really great. So what I'm gonna do is set some spikes, set some Toxic Spikes. I've got Garp to spin them away. I do actually plan on using all these mods, except maybe Chopper. I didn't use Raikou much when I had him, so I don't think I'll use Chopper too much, but they'll come when the time is right. So basically, I got Chopper in exchange for Hitmonchan, Edward Kenway. So Edward Kenway is gonna go away from my team. Didn't bring him once. Doflamingo I got in exchange for John Silver the Raikou, Jack Rackham in exchange for Davy Jones the Metagross, Charles Vane in exchange for Steed Bonnet the Celebi, and Garp in exchange for Kecleon. So my new team should be pretty good. I think I'll just go over that with you right now. So I've got who do I have? You know what? Give me 1 second. I'll cut and I'll be right back. Okay guys, so I've written down my team. Basically, the 11 mons I have are Avalugg, Scolipede, Melodic, Gengar, Raichu, Chestnut, Lando, Gothitelle, Gardevoir, Blaziken, and Mega Camerupt. So I've got a little bit more balance with my walls, because now on the special side I have Melodic and Gardevoir. On the physical side, Avalugg and Chestnut, so 2 walls apiece. This is a little bit more balanced than what I had with 3 special walls and 1 physical wall of sorts. And the really cool thing is that I have a lot of offensive versatility with this team. I've got Lando, 101 speed, Mega Camerupt, who's really slow, and I can set up the Trick Room and start sweeping. And basically Scolipede speed boost, Gengar super fast, Blaziken with agility, base 80, I can actually set him up under a Trick Room as well, Raichu 110 speed, and a lot of these mons have crazy high attack stats. Avalugg 117, Scolipede 100, Melodic 100 special attack, Gengar 130 special attack, Raichu split 90 on both, so it's okay. Chestnut I believe is 104, maybe 107, Lando 125 attack, 115 special attack, Gothitelle, not an offensive mon really, Gardevoir 125 special attack, Blaziken 120 attack, 110 special attack, Camerupt 120 attack, 120 special attack, or 145 special attack. So I've got a lot of offensive versatility on this team. I could be going for Scolipede sweeps. I could be bringing a sub-disable Gengar or whatever. Does Gengar even get disabled? Maybe not. Gardevoir, Blaziken. So I think these transactions just made my team a little bit better, and I'm looking forward to using these mons. In week 8, which is going to be next week, prepare to see these because I'm going to bring some of them at least, and I really hope, I think I haven't even looked at my opponent's team yet, but I think I'm going for Charles Vane sweep. That's just what I want to do. I want to just bring all 5 of these. I'm going to see if I can do that. But anyway, guys, thank you for watching, and I'll see you when I battle Luis or Leo, whoever comes first.